You are welcome back once again. In this video, I will show you how to get common multiples of given numbers as well as their lowest common multiple. So here you are asked to write down 4 common multiples of 2. So what you need to do is to list their multiples out and pick any 4 common multiples there. So let's start with multiples of 2. So you can do 2 times 1, 2 times 2, 2 times 3, and so on and so forth. And you can count in 2's. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. So let me stop here. Then multiples of 3, I have 3. Let's count in 3's. 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. So let's see. Okay, we have this and this here. Okay, so they are common. So let's check another one. We have this and this, that is 12. So which other one? Yes, we have this and this. So we need one more. Okay, so the next one here will be 24 here. So you can easily pick this one too. Okay, so now 4 common multiples of 2 and 3 will be 6. Then you have 12. Then you have 18. Then you have 24. So if you want to get another way you could use to get the common multiples of 2 and 3, if you don't want to write out their multiples like this, why am I telling you this? There is a possibility that you could be giving big numbers. So to list it out will take time. Okay, so what you need to do is to multiply 2 by 3. Okay, that will be 6. So that is their first common multiple. Okay, then you now find the multiples of these 6 now. So the next one will be 12. That will be their next common multiple. Their next common multiple will be 18. Their next common multiple will be 24. You just count in 6 after the product of the 2 numbers. So the next common multiple will be 30, 36, and so on and so forth. Okay, so that is another method you could use to get the common multiples of any given numbers. Okay, so let's look into about 5 examples. This is the first one. Write down 4 common multiples of 4 and 5. Okay, so if you want to do it using the shortcut I told you, so what you need to do is to multiply 4 and 5. That will be 20. So that means the first common multiple of 4 and 5 is 20. So you can now count in 20s to get the remaining 3. So it will be 40, it will be 60, it will be 80. So these are 4 multiples. These are 4 common multiples of 4 and 5. Okay, so there are many of them, so I'm okay with this one. But if you want to list it out now, you see here you're going to have it will take you a long way. So by writing out multiples of 4, you will have 4, then you have 8, you have 12, you have 16, you have 20, you have 24, you have 28, you have 32. So you have, after 32, you have 36, you have 40. You see, you have to count up to 80 here. Okay, and the same thing for 5. You have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You count up to you count up to 80 again. Okay, because you must go a long way before you can have their common multiples. So this is why this method is super interesting. This particular one is very interesting. Okay, so just multiply the two given numbers together, so that will be their first common multiple. Then to get the remaining ones, you now get the multiple of your answer. Okay, if you multiply 4 by 5, the answer is 20. That is the first common multiple of 4 and 5. Then you now count in 20s to get the remaining ones. So if you want to go by this method of listing their multiples, it will take a while before you get your answer. So let's go to example 2 here. Find the lowest common multiple of 2 and 6. So in this case now, by listing their multiples. So if you want to do this now, okay, if you want to easily get your answer, just multiply 2 by 3. So that will be their first common multiple. That will be the first common multiple. So of course it will be the lowest because it's the first. So the next one, the next common multiple will be, let's count in 6, 12, 18, 24, and 30, and so on and so forth. You can see that the first one is always the lowest common multiple. So that is using this method. So if you want to list out their multiples, we have multiples of 2 are 2. So let's count in 2s, 2, 4, 6, 8, and so on and so forth. Then the multiples of 3, let's count in 3s, 3, 6. So since you have common multiples, so you stop there. That will be the first common multiple will be the lowest common multiple. So you can use this method if you have a small number, and if you have a big number, you can use this method. This is example 3, and if you look carefully, this is the same question we solved on the previous page, that is example 2, but in this case we want to use upside down division. So here you write out the two numbers, okay, then you divide. So what can go, you find a number that can either go in 2 or 3. Okay, so 2 can go in 2. So 2 goes in 2, that is ones, and it cannot go in 3, so I will repeat 3. Then the next one is to find a number. So this one, I'm done with this one. Okay, so the next one is to find a number that can go in 3, which is 3. So I'll just repeat 1 here. Okay, 3 goes in 3, that will be 1. So once I have 1 or 2, that means I'm done. Okay, so the lowest common multiple of 2 and 3 is shortened as LCM of 2 and 3 will be the product of these and these. Okay, that will be 2 by 3, and the answer will be 6. So this is upside down division. So I will recommend this upside down division very well. It's very good. Okay, so let's go to another example, that is example 4. Find the lowest common multiple of 5 and 20 by listing their multiples. Okay, so multiples of 5 will be 5, then you have 10, you have 15, you have 20. Okay, since you have 20 here, so stop. So multiples of 20, the first one will be 20, and you can stop here. So this will be their first common multiple, and it will be the lowest common multiple. Okay, so let's see how we can solve the same question by using upside down division. You have 5 here, then you have a 20 here, then we can easily divide. Okay, so what number can either go in 5 or 20? Okay, so I can use 5. Okay, so and fortunately can go in 2 of them. 5 goes in 5 once, 5 goes in 20, that is 4 times. Okay, so what number, so I'm done with this one. What number can go in 1 and 4? So if you like, you can say what number can go in 4? If you like, you can say 2. Okay, and if you like, you can say 4. Okay, it doesn't matter. So if you say 4, that means you're going to have your answer straight away. So this one will still remain, this one remains as 1. 5, 4 goes in 4, 1. So once I have 1 or 2 here, that means I'm done. and my answer will be the product of this and this. So the LCM, okay, will be equals to 5 times 4, which is also 20. But let's say you chose not to use 4 here, so let me write it again. You have 5 here, then you have 20 here. So from here, so you divide by 5, 5 goes in 5 once, 5 goes in 20, you have 4. So let's say from here you want to find a number that can divide 4. So earlier here I used 4, so you can use 2 here. So let's see, you just repeat this one, then 2 goes in 4, you have 2. So now what can go in 2 again? Okay, that's the next step. Is still 2, you have 2 here, then you just repeat this one, and 2 goes in 2 once. So once I have 1 or 2 here, that means I'm done. So in this case, I'll multiply this by this and by this. So my LCM will be 5 times 2 times 2, so which is still 20. Okay, so it is left for you to decide how you want to do it. So if you use 4 directly, so you get your answer straight away, and if you use 2, that means you have to break it down bit by bit, and you still have your answer. So this will be the end of this video. In the next video, we'll be discussing factors of a number.